Hello and welcome to Launerin's Gamer Score.
And welcome to Corapod's Throwback Thursday.
So, I can see some familiar looking characters on the screen. What have you been playing?
Well, obviously we're playing South Park. Not playing South Park the Rally or anything like that, just plain old the South Park game.
Hello, children. Did you hear the news?
Quite enjoyed it. That said, it does appear just to be
When it does, all the crazy spooky stuff is
basically running around in the fog being chased by turkeys.
Well, that sounds vaguely reminiscent of Silent Hill, which I'm going to go ahead and assume that you haven't played.
Correct.
I mean, there's less turkeys in Silent Hill, but it's probably more terrifying.
Yeah, I've not played that.
Yeah.
So the premise of this, anyway, is there's some kind of comet coming down and you've got to kind of get out of South Park and rescue all your friends and that. So the first level, which is what I'm playing here, you have to run around and find your friends armed with snowballs. All you got to do is find them, run into them. Whilst you're doing that... Sorry, I've just found myself down an alley. While you're doing that, you're being chased by turkeys who do nothing but gobble at you, and then when you find them... You have to throw the snowballs at them to, well, stop them, kill them, whatever. So I thought at this point you had to throw snowballs at Kenny, but you don't. But it was fun.
You mean you tried to kill Kenny?
Yes, I did. Yeah, this is quite a surreal game because I didn't know where I was going. I couldn't find anything. I love the South Parkness.
Well, there you go. There's your turkey.
And I've just killed the snowball. But yeah, I didn't know where I was going. There's a little radar, you can see what's coming up and where your friends are and things like that. But I didn't know where the Renaissance Fair is or, well, anything really. And I kept getting stuck down the side of the houses. But it was very, very random.
Well, you know, South Park always was.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not really much else you can say on it, really. It was...
Look, turkeys.
Well, yeah. Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Yeah, I don't know if you can hear the noises, but crazy. That's how you knew they were coming.
Yeah.
So we found Kenny, you can see in the top corner. Kenny's we've got Cartman, obviously. There's Stan, Kyle. But like I say, I didn't realise that you didn't have to just throw snowballs, like you just have to walk in at them.
Yeah.
So we've got Kyle as well, just getting Stan. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say about this because literally, I was playing the game, I was getting chased by turkeys and getting lost in the fog, really.
Well, you know, that's what South Park's all about, isn't it?
That's it, I did enjoy it, to be fair. It was quite fun.
To be fair, I vaguely remember this game from when I was younger, and...
I've never played it before.
I can't remember if I did have it or not, or whether I just played a demo, but I remember playing it at some point and thinking that I shouldn't be playing it because it's South Park and it's like supposed to be for more mature audiences and things like that, and I just felt a bit weird playing it. I mean, I should probably point out I was a little bit of a goody two shoes when I was younger, so that's probably
Were you being naughty?
I was being naughty, yes, by playing a game made for older children.
Yeah, so at this point I was just trying to press buttons to find out if there was a map or something to tell me where I need to go because I didn't know my way around the town.
Yeah. That's one of the problems with... oh, you found the Renaissance Fair.
Yeah, see, I found the Renaissance Fair. I went into the Renaissance Fair, but what this is, you don't just go to the Renaissance Fair. You have to find like arrows when you get in it, and of course, you get attacked by turkeys.
Well,
and your health is running down at the bottom.
Yeah.
And these turkeys are just non-stop.
Now, sorry to interrupt. Right. I'm not entirely sure whether it's just the resolution, but you appear to be using yellow snow.
Oh, I hope not. Well, actually, I'm throwing them at these killer turkeys, so we're all right.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah. So I'll just basically play it again. Because I just thought it was so random. I was like, have I missed something?
Yeah.
Because I've not played it before. I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah. So yeah, the snowballs there look very, very white. think you've managed to jump on top of a turkey then.
Oh no, couldn't find the turkey. There we go.
But yeah, the snowballs look really white there, but when you finish the, when you're in the Renaissance Fair, I don't know whether it's because you were picking up, like, the dirt, because the floor was yellow, and throwing that, or what, but the snowballs looked a bit yellow in colour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Doesn't really need to be discussed
Yeah,
much more
I
than
know.
this,
I'm
does
sorry.
it?
Not really. No, but I just found it so amusing because I'm just a big child that I wanted to make a point of talking about it.
Right. So I've got Stan and Kenny. So I'll go and find Kyle, which I've got. You'll see in a minute. But I couldn't find him. I was just walking around in circles, and he was going over here, over here, over here, and I couldn't find him.
So, while this clip's running on a little bit, have you got any plans for other games coming up in the future?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
No. Oh, I've got Monopoly. I'm going to have a game of Monopoly.
A game of Monopoly.
Yeah. After this, after the South Park's finished, we've got a game called Prism Land, which is kind of like an evolved version of Pong, really.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just having a look around to see what games I could find.
Fair enough. I mean, there's a couple of games that I could recommend and see if we can get hold of them for you to have a little look at. But we'll look into that in the future.
So what I've got, I don't know in what order they'd be coming. We've got 3D Lemmings, Theme Park, we've done Micro Machines. Croc I'm still struggling with because that's the one we're having the technical issues with.
Yeah, there was a little bit of an issue with the video recording.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to like transferring onto a PS4 for some random reason. So yeah, Prism Land after this. I'm not sure I like it, but we'll discuss that when it comes to it.
Alright.
But look, no yellow snow.
Yeah, it must have just been me having a moment. So yeah, I can see what you mean about not really knowing where to go.
There's a few arrows.
Yeah. And I think I started to make the point earlier, but I kind of lost track of myself and started talking about yellow snow. But the thing with these older games, especially the ones from days gone by, like this one, is they didn't really have the same amount of kind of look, even with I'm just trying to think of a way to put this now. Like, you have all of these big open world games these days, like Fallout and Elder Scrolls and various other things, where they basically plonk you in the map and they say you can go anywhere you want, but you'll have constant reminders of what you're supposed to be doing and where you should be going. But with this, you just get told to go to the Renaissance Fair and follow the arrows.
Well, it didn't say to follow the arrows. I've just been to the Renaissance Fair, and I'm like, I'm here. I got attacked by turkeys, and I'm like, well, I don't really know what to do now.
I can see an arrow there.
But this is really annoying because I'm kind of like on a cliff face there, and the turkeys are just below me.
There's a gaggle of turkeys. I think it's a gaggle, isn't it, when there's lots of turkeys?
Flop?
I don't know if it'd be a flock of turkeys.
Yeah, let's not get sidetracked.
I don't know. I think this is the kind of important information we should be relaying to our viewers.
You could tell them about your Facebook page.
All right, we'll do that instead of trying to be informative. So if you do want to let us know that you're enjoying the channel, of course you can like and subscribe to the channel via YouTube. or you can find us on Facebook. If you just search for Launerin's Gamer Score, I'm sure you will find it very quickly. And just pop a like on there, and we put updates every week on there to let you know what's coming up on the channel. Occasionally I'll put an update on there to let you know what's coming up later on in the month or in the near future. So yeah, that's the Facebook page. So we're just coming to the end of your South Park video, even though you're just exploring the menu at the moment.
I was wondering if I could find something else or something to explain what was going on, to be honest.
Fair enough.
Right, and this is Prismland.
Okay, well, before we do move on to Prismland, viewers, if you do know what a group of turkeys is called, pop it into the comments below, because I'm actually really intrigued, and I'll probably look it up in a minute. But anyway, so Prismland.
Right, well, for starters, I've put it in, and I'm struggling to get into the levels, as you can see.
Okay, so already it's confusing you.
Yes, and I got to say, I got very angry playing this game. I'm not sure how much of it was through the game's old fault and how much of it was from my kind of skill level.
Right.
But I died so many times. I could not catch that ball.
Okay. Well, I see what you mean about the version of Pong. I mean, there's been so many games similar to this. You could kind of say it was similar to Space Invaders in a way.
Yeah, kind of, but yeah.
Yeah, in that you've got things to shoot at.
I've got to say, I'm quite embarrassed by this. So all of you thinking, oh, she's not very good. Yes, I know. All right.
Well, no, games like this, they were always difficult, especially when playing it in a console and stuff, because your control isn't as adept as it might be when you're using an arcade machine and things like that.
I just can't believe how angry I got.
Yeah.
I just kept dying, because on this you get 3 lives and then it asks you if you want to continue, and then basically you continue from where you've stopped.
Okay, so it's essentially never ending.
In effect, yeah, it doesn't start
keep going
afresh.
if you needed to.
I was just so frustrated.
Yeah. So, what is your character? Who are you playing as? Do you know?
Not a clue. It appeared to be some kind of fairy to start with, and then it turned green.
Okay, well, every time you die, he kind of pops out of whatever that thing is, and I don't know if it looks like a monkey or something. I'm not sure.
Oh,
There we go. I don't know what that is.
see, remaining balls, and I get 10,000 points for that, even though how many lives I've used.
Yeah.
So in a bit, it starts giving me things.
Power-ups?
I couldn't tell you. All I know is they're blue. They don't seem to be doing much, or I haven't learnt how to use them properly.
Okay.
But I think the frustration on my part was, I'm not going to play this now.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. They could have given me things just to pass the level, and I was just so angry at it. I did start to get the hang of it, to be fair, though.
Yeah. There you go. You're actually hitting it now, to building up some speed in it.
Don't speak too soon. See?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. It was alright as games go, but not really for me, this one.
I could imagine it's the kind of thing you could sit and play for hours and just kind of zone out. I'd also imagine you'd get, what's it called?
Bored?
Well, no. Obviously, it's not the same game, but something similar to Tetris Vision, where you would see.
I don't know what Tetris Vision is.
Oh, Tetris Vision is like if you play Tetris for hours and hours and hours on end, you'll start to see the blocks and stuff in real life.
Really?
Yeah, it's like an actual condition thing. So you'll see that, and then in addition to that, when you look at objects, you will see them as Tetris blocks, and you will figure out how you'll work out in your mind how you can rotate them to fit them together with other ones.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, they started doing that kind of thing there, and I didn't really understand what was going on.
All right.
I gave it a good go. I can't say any fairer than that. Sorry, viewers, I tried. That said, I've never even heard of this game before, so I don't know.
No, I've never heard of it either. But then again, there's hundreds of games that I've never heard of.
I think what we need. I know we did Micro Machines last week or the week before.
Yeah.
But I think we need a racing game.
Well, yeah.
Maybe we'll go head to head.
Yeah, we'll see if we can figure something out. There, I'll
There you go. I've put him on the spot, viewers.
yeah. Let's get Launerin to do a racing game, because that's something he enjoys doing.
Right, we'll leave you to.
Oh, actually, no.
Oh.
Before we do move on, sorry,
It's all right.
this isn't based on this game at all. This is just based on you wanting to do a racing game or something. So the Gran Turismo series, which is the PlayStation series, their second game had a Scratch and Sniff CD.
Crazy.
Yeah. Right, so that's all for this week. So thank you very much for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe, and we will see you next time.
Thank you. Bye.